Okay, I'm reloaded.
We got London on the
Tell me, do you know the feeling? Tell me, do you know the feeling? You look up and you ain't got no feeling.
Oh, me in the Lambo?
Nah.
Tell me, do you know the feeling?
You look up and you ain't got no feeling.
Oh, me in the Hellcat?
Yeah.
Hellcat.
Tell me, do you know the feeling?
Tell me, do you know the feeling? Looking up and see no.
Alright guys, I'm about to head over to Suite 215. Now Suite 215 is one of my banquet halls that I own, where people come and throw parties, and I get paid for it. You can rent out the spots Monday through Sunday. It's not like other places where you can go and other places you'll rent out a party for like 4 or 5 hours and pay $1,000 for 4 or 5 hours. What else? You get the banquet hall from 12 in the afternoon to 12 at night. For 12 hours you get it for one set price. You know, I think Saturdays are like $1,100, Sundays are like $700, Fridays are $900, and the rest of the week, Monday through Thursday, will be $550. Because I had this building now for a couple years and I want to change it up a little bit. So let's go over there and see what they're doing. They're actually changing the ceiling. They have ceiling tiles over there. I love driving this bus, man. This thing is, I enjoy it. Only in the bus? Nah. See you over there. And we're here. Oh, this is nice. But this should have been painted. Painted? We should have sprayed these things white.
What, the black?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it kind of looks good, though, I ain't gonna lie. No, I mean, I think it looks good with the gray in it. I ain't gonna lie. Gives it a little bit of character.
Is that something with the star still here?
Yeah.
I'll leave this spot clean and then have everything painted, everything ready. So what you want to do? Here?
Yeah. Like,
Just this? Like,
yeah, just night with an LED strip around it, though, too. And then we'll do, like, a crowd mode in there. But I want to run off of the separate switches, bro.
yeah,
This is probably one of my best investments. That's why I'm gonna buy another one. I'm gonna buy a couple more halls.
already like done with like type shit or?
Nah, the one that I'm buying now, it needs work, but it got a parking lot. It's ready. It's already running, but I want to make it look nicer.
Cause a couple of years ago I wasn't eating. Now I watch out for them niggas that scheming. I got me an M.
It's sad. It's sad when when you're happy about your accomplishments, and like me, for instance, I don't do drugs or nothing. I like to buy cars, and what happens is like the house that I'm living in, I have too much cars for my house, and it's been bothering my neighbors, which I don't care. Quite honestly, I really don't care how they feel. Because I feel as though, like, my cars are placed in a nice, neat order. They're nice and neat. So my neighbor today decides to call. He decides to call me on some bullshit. And he watches my vlogs, by the way, so I don't give a fuck about him. He called about my son. Because his kids come knock on my door and they ask for my son Omir. My son is 7 years old and he's autistic. So he calls today like, hey, your son came into my house. And he shook up my mother-in-law. I'm like, number one, who will get scared of a little kid walking in the house? No, I don't think nobody would. You know that he's a baby. He's 7 years old. And then he's like, he grabbed my son's bike and, he started riding up and down the street with it. And there's plenty of times where I walked out of my house and called his kids inside of my cars, and I've never said nothing. But they're kids. Kids do kid things. But that wasn't his real reason of calling. But like, as of now, I won't even allow my kids to play with his kids at all. I wouldn't allow my kids to play with his kids, no. Then goes to proceed and talks about, me and the neighbors been talking. Your cars are kind of like an eyesore out here. Listen, sir, I don't give a fuck about what you think, about what the guy next to me think, about the woman next to me thinks, about how you think, or the people in front of me think. I don't care about what any of you think. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, but you know, there's an active investigation in ordinance on your property because of the way you got your cars parked on your lawn. Whoever you got investigating is investigating wrong. I got an ordinance, and I'm gonna tell you how newsy these people are. There's a block that's next to me that's a dead end. It's a pure dead end, and it's on a regular street, like that's owned by the township. So I parked my 2 Class A vehicles there, my 2 tour buses there. And they complain about that. It's not on the cul-de-sac. It's behind the cul-de-sac. And I'm going to go talk to the township about it because, like, at the end of the day, it's a Class A vehicle. Where can I put a Class A vehicle? You don't want it in front of my house. That's fine. Because it is big. It is. But I can park it on a regular street. And that's a regular street. You know what I mean? So I got an ordinance for parking the 2 Class A vehicles in front of my house. You know, when the cop came over, he said, yo, listen, you can park it on private property. You can park it on your lawn. And that's what I intend to do. I'm parking it right in the middle of my damn lawn. I'm parking it right there for everybody to look at it. He says, well, you know, it's kind of an eyesore. We don't want to come out every day and just look at all these cars. Well, that sounds like a personal problem, buddy. You know what I mean? I don't mean to sound like an asshole because, like, I don't like arguing with my neighbors, but at the same time, like, who are you to tell somebody else what they should do on their property? Oh, you shouldn't have that type of grass. Oh, you shouldn't. It shouldn't be that way. I don't. If you want a nice looking area where it's restricted, you buy an HOA product. This is not an HOA fan. Then he's like, yeah, but we all decided. I don't care about who we. When you help me pay my taxes and my property, then you can decide whatever you want to decide. When you give me some money towards my bills, then you can decide. I'm like, we're not a community, and I hate to argue with neighbors because they're gonna see me for the rest of my fucking life. Because now I'm never gonna plan to sell the house. Then he says, well, you know, you can't technically park your cars on your lawn. I said, well, you know what I can do? I can park my cars during the flow of traffic. So coming in, I could start parking my cars in front of everybody's house around the whole cul-de-sac going straight. He said, but why you gotta be such an asshole? Either you want them on my grass or I'll park them on the street. Which one you like? I just hung up on him. And this goes to show, man, people are not happy for your success. They don't care. They don't care. People just want to do, like, they want to see themselves doing better than you. And he's like, oh, well, I deal with athletes that make way more money than you, but how about I got more money than you, sir? And it bothers you, quite frankly. And people got to stop putting up with that bullshit. Stop letting your neighbors dictate what goes on in your life. That. You're not going to tell me what to do in my house. Dude, I'll paint my whole house pink. I am the pettiest person in the world. I'll make my shit look like a New York subway, graffiti all over my house. Real nice, like nice artwork that I like. And then you talk about eyesore? I'll do 6'9" on my lawn. I'll paint my lawn rainbow. Tell me about it, eyesore. I don't get it. I don't get why people have to be this way. And I understand if I had like dirty 1991 rusty cars. Like, I got $400,000 cars on my lawn. Like, how does that bother you at all? If anything, you should wake up in the morning motivated to do even more in your life. It's sad. It's sad how people think. It's sad how people are. That'll be the last time I argue with my neighbors. The next time I see him, if he got something smart to say, I'll tell him to go kiss my ass. So yeah, that's my horrible neighbor story. Then he gets mad. He gets mad because my Wi-Fi is called the neighbor you hate. I'm the neighbor you hate, motherfucker. What the hell you said? You know what I mean? Dude got some nerves. And plus, I had that name for over 15 years, and all my Wi-Fi, the neighbor you hate. And people always laugh at that. He's the only one who felt, oh my God, your Wi-Fi is destructing my day by the neighbor you hate. I just cannot do a Wi-Fi search. Oh my God, get over it, man. You go do a line of coke or something, man. Just what you need. You need to go do some drugs. Maybe you'll feel better throughout your day. If not, go get a fucking side woman. Maybe your day will be a lot better. And thank you for watching this video, by the way. If you have anything else to say negative, I'll make another video on it. Yeah. Peace out. I'm gonna see you guys. Listen, my son was riding his bike, his son's bike, so I'm on my way right now to go buy my son a bike. Let's go. We have Bustleton bikes. There's something I need with a big old seat like that. Really? We got bikes in here for kids? Hello. Do you guys actually have BMXs? BMX? Okay, that's pretty dope. Okay.
Head southwest.
Super, I'll put that one for you.
You just sit on it. You pedal it. You move your butt. What's a bike for me? It was a Harrow. I think I'm gonna get him that.
Alright, so this one. Yep, down and up.
I need to get something my size so I can ride with my son. My son's 7 years old, so I was telling him to get him a Harrow. Cause I remember back in the days, it used to be Harrow, GT, and I haven't rode bikes for years. I need to get something my size so I can ride with my son. My son's 7 years old, so I was telling him to get him a Harrow. Cause I remember back in the days, it used to be Harrow, GT, and I haven't rode bikes for years. You know what? I want to get this right here too, because I got a 2-year-old who's learning how to ride.
That's perfect.
I want to teach him how to ride, balance himself. Oh, you know what? You can give me this one. This is the Harrow one.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it the same. You have bikes that actually have batteries in them for like assisted.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Where the hell they at?
There's one downstairs. We're trying to give 4 of them to the, because we have the Philly police contract. So we're trying to get them to buy like 4 of them.
Okay.
Because they're trying it out. They're looking to increase their response time. So, yeah.
If you're looking to increase the response time, you shouldn't be on bikes. What's up with that bike back there?
Which one? This?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a road bike. It's their answer. It's their newest. It's probably their newest bike. It's like their gravel bike. So.
Would it pull me?
It will.
I need something big and comfortable.
Well, you can always go with the Roscoe's.
Dude, that thing looks like a damn motorcycle.
Yeah. This is a Verve. It's a comfort bike. But it's got a fatter tire. It's not like a mountain fat, you know.
That's what I said in white right there?
These are both, yeah, Verve and Verve.
I was good. Listen, I'll take it.
Which one? This one?
It's not the white one.
White.
White is right for me.
Well, let me see.
Damn.
Let me see both feet on the ground. That seat's got to come on.
No, I like it low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have it, like padding for these kids? Yo, you know what's crazy? My dad took me to buy Harold. I don't know if you remember this place back in the days. It was called GC Pedal Power.
Where's that at?
That used to be like a fish town.
Oh, no, I don't remember that at all, dude.
Dude, that place was incredible.
Really?
It had all GTs, all Harolds. Dude, I've been searching online, like trying to find a place who even had these kind of. I'm surprised you got a Harold. That's what I want to buy for my son.
I think we got some more coming in soon, too.
Got a big old head. See that? I just didn't even fit me.
I can loosen that.
It was 28 miles an hour. That's pretty fast.
Yeah, it is. I think anything above that.
So when you guys actually get these in stock?
Oh, those we actually take money down and then order it.
Okay.
Just because they're so pricey. That's good enough.
This probably saved my life. Turbo. This thing probably fast as hell.
It is. And you can shift gears too. Nothing in the front.
Yeah, this is actually pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie. I'm leaving you some cash now.
Go all around.
Oh, this thing is pretty fast, bro. I'm going 10 miles an hour without even trying.
You lost me.
Right, all around.
Dude,
Did you feel it kicking in?
dude, this thing is dope. Jay, try this. You have to, man. You're gonna love it.
I'm out of breath.
You chasing my fat ass around. Boom.
I'll say police.
That's police, brother.
Yeah, it's a separate sticker that comes with it.
Right, that's not even trying.
Bro, that was 3 pedals, bro.
You feel that?
Yeah.
That thing is dope as hell. You go on an adventure on this thing, you think like you went somewhere far, and the whole time you ain't even really losing no weight. He loves lights on his bike, so. Oh, this is pretty dope. We live in a dark area, so Yep. Okay. Look at that for my neighbors. The world's loudest bike horn. I need that thing. Is it really loud?
Yes.
That's,
A lot of police use them
yeah, that's what I need
to
then.
get people out downtown.
You can install this too, sir. So how does this work?
You actually just fill it up with a normal pump, like an air pump, and you just go through it, and then you fill it back up again.
So basically, it holds like a bottle right here. See, and you fill it up with air. Out to 115 dB. That's pretty loud.
Yeah, it's a concert. Let's see if you can give them a sample. See that?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it's got some juice in it.
Yeah, that's loud.
That's
Like a little kid in the candy store. That's pretty loud.
That's what's up. I mean, how you doing, homie?
Doing good, man. Yeah, chilling, brother. Be good at school, bro.
You hear that?
Yeah. That way you can be rich when you get older.
Cause a couple of years ago I wasn't eating. Now I watch out for them niggas that scheming. I got me an M when I kept on repeating the love with the sound of that money machine. I'm looking down at my diamonds be gleaming. I got me a coffee each day of the week. Bad bitches call telling me not to leave them. I swear I wake up and it feels like a dream. Cause a couple of years ago I wasn't eating. Now I watch out for them niggas that scheming. I got me an M when I kept on repeating the love with the sound.
Yep. Mom, all day, all night.
Ready to see it?
Yeah.
Go outside.
Okay. Where am I?
Go. It's over there.
What?
With your dad.
It's right here?
Yep.
Oh, it's all right. Don't cheat.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Got it right. You gotta bring your seat up.
Where?
It's too low for you?
Yeah.
What's it? Oh. You gotta bring your seat up. Okay, slow down, slow down. I think it's too big for him.
Not so bad.
He said it's not too big.
Is it bell? Is this?
Huh?
Yeah, it's a bell.
Let's see.
If you put them higher, it's better.
That was so there. It's fast. Yeah. It's fast.
Slow down, Mir, slow down. So how you going so fast for?
He got it.
He got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
And look, you gonna put air in it? Sit down, let me see.
There you go.
I'll show you.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. You
Save me.
got a bike? Let me see. You like it?
Yeah. He liked it.
Say bye. Say bye, Mir. Say bye to the camera.
Looking up and see no stunning. Looking down to see dripping. Neck worth for $500,000. Niggas mad cause I'm living. On Instagram trying to kill him. But I'm too busy fucking bad bitches getting M's, nigga, I'm chillin'. Twin size had to sleep on it. New crib, drop 3 on it. Hit the club and just keep going. See, I'm going stop, but I keep throwing.